Yeah. It's nice. It's nice to know I don't got to ball.
How did that feel to get a couple down tonight?
It felt good. I think it's just part of the process. Yeah, absolutely. I just believe in myself too much. I work too hard. It's missed dunks. It's not going to be the end of the world. I could have missed 6 more tonight, and I would have been like, oh, well, guess I'm bald. But no, but it was good to definitely see a few go through. I think just we owed Utah one. Obviously, we lost them last time we were here, so just winning took the biggest precedent.
The one you got from off the lob from Fox, what was the degree of difficulty on that one in transition?
Not hard, like a 2. I didn't think he was going to throw it. I didn't think he was going to throw it at all, but, sometimes, he trusts me, so, yeah, it was good.
How does it test your, obviously all you guys are confident, but how does it test your confidence when you are finding yourself, especially at this level in the NBA, your first year, going through certain struggles here and there? Like, how were you able to just work through some of that stuff mentally?
I think you have to take the good the same way you take the bad, and take the bad the same way you take the good. Basketball is a game of learning and growing. There's no basketball player that's going to be perfect. There's a lot of guys that are really good at basketball and get paid a lot of money that didn't even see the floor their first 2-3 years. Like, for example, like Rashard Lewis. He's my developmental coach, and he didn't see the floor for his first 3 years of his career. His 3rd year, he got an opportunity, and he turned out to be a hell of a player. Played 16 years, multiple-time All-Star, made a lot of money playing this game. So I think just understanding it's going to take time. It's a process, not rushing it. Everybody gets so fixated on wanting to see results immediately, and I'm not going to lie, I've been there before. I've definitely went home, been frustrated, and just had all these emotions like, I'm working my tail off. Why isn't it showing? But it's nice to get games like this every once in a while, see the ball go through, but, just providing whatever the team needs.
I don't know if you saw, but after you're done, Cornette celebrated. What's that like? Obviously have all these teammates behind you and see them, want to support you.
Yeah, I'm blessed. Not everybody gets to get drafted or selected to a team that has guys that support each other constantly through thick and thin, no matter what they're going through personally. So I'm grateful for it. Luke, A-tier celebrations. So it's good stuff.
You mentioned some of those nights going home frustrated and, wanting to keep trusting the process. How did you take yourself from that mindset to, I want to keep working and keep trusting that process?
I think it all stems to what your goal is. At the end of the day, what is your goal? I think I've said it multiple times. I truly, believe that I'm going to be one of the best players in this league, a top 5 guy in this league. So just understand it's not going to happen overnight. Like, basketball is basketball. There's going to be some days you could do everything perfect and everybody else could do everything perfect too. So sometimes it's not going to go your way. You could have great footwork. You could follow through, do everything you thought to the best of your abilities. And sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way or the ball doesn't go in. So, like I said, just trusting the process and taking the good like you take the bad and taking the bad like you take the good. It's one of those things you just want to keep getting better, and you can't. Compliments and things of that nature, that takes away from you. That takes away from you learning and growing. So taking the bad and looking at it for what it is and having honesty around you is something I'm very grateful for, because from my teammates to my camp at home, like, they're constantly honest with me.
You play next to a guy who a lot of people consider a top 5 player in the league. You're not quite as tall as him, so I'm curious, what do you think you can do to be on that kind of level of player, and what do you see of, like, the work it takes to be that kind of guy?
I think I could be the 2nd best defender in the world, because, it's hard to be the best defender in the world when a guy is 7'5" and can move like a monster out there. So just being an elite defender, being able to make shots at a high level, and just being able to win. I think people underestimate the value of winning. Winning overshadows a lot. If you can win at a high level, everything else is going to take care of itself. So obviously, like, things like ball handling, shot making, those things are going to come eventually, but being able to win at the highest level and win consistently, I think.
As much as the goal is to stay even keel, Carter, like, for you, can a night like tonight kind of serve as a kind of a reset? Like the dunk thing is gone now, and you can just wondering if you can kind of, there's a flipping the switch, however you want to phrase it, you can kind of start looking toward other things now.
No, I think I approach it the same exact way. Because you never know. I could walk in the next game and get a DNP. I could walk in the next game and I could score even more points, or I could play terribly. So understanding, like, this isn't the end-all be-all. You never want to treat anything like it's the end-all be-all. So just staying consistent with my approach and my mentality.
So you were chatting with the guard whisperer before the game, and working with him, and what does that work like?
That's like my uncle. I've been working with O for like 5-6 years now, but I've known him for a little bit longer than that. But I mean, he's a worker. He's a real worker. So just having somebody that's seen a lot of guys do it at a high level and seen really good players that people never thought would be that caliber player, and knowing that he has belief in me. Because as much as I say, like, you don't want to take the compliments and kind of run with them, and you want to keep working and try to avoid everything and just keep on keeping your head down. Like, when you have somebody like that in your ear that really trusts you, like, it gives you this sense of self-belief. It gives you a second sense of confidence.
There's that sequence where Dylan gets the poster and he gets the log. What has this rookie ride been like to have y'all two together?
It's been amazing. I've known Dylan since end of freshman year, started sophomore year, played against each other a few times, but Dylan's a hell of a player. I mean, seeing his growth throughout the season so far, I don't think the caliber of player he is and what he can do on the basketball floor, you don't see many rookies ever do anything like that, and his ability to control the pace of the game. But I mean, Dylan's a better athlete than people gave him credit for coming in, so I mean, to see him dunk on somebody is dope.
You obviously got to be there to watch Victor experience his first All-Star start. What was that like to kind of watch him get that honor and kind of get that recognition that you guys obviously feel he deserves?
It's amazing. It's a beautiful process. I mean, there's not many guys in the history of the NBA that are All-Stars, let alone All-Star starters by their third year in the league. So as much as he is an anomaly in every sense of the word, like, he deserves it. He works his tail off every day. He's in the gym every day. He does everything he needs to do. I think it's the coolest thing about it is the type of person he is. He's genuinely the most humble person I've been around. For he doesn't have to be that way. His status and the caliber of player isn't, but he decides to be that way every day. So I think it's really dope for me to see, and he's gonna have a lot more. However many he wants to play, that's how many more he's gonna get. So.
Thanks, Carter.
Thank you, guys.